for you in about 6 or 7 minutes. Be listening for your shot to grab $1,000 here and go fuel yourself.
That's a nice dry return.
Jesus Christ. I'm just trying to get things to work. You know, that's all I want. I just want things to work.
I like it. I
don't want there to be delays when there aren't supposed to be delays. I don't want to,
I like just coming in real dry like that.
Yeah, sure. I know you like it dry. I don't like it so dry. I like it a little wetter than that. But that's just me. Ah, boy. I'll have Warrant tickets for you later on, by the way. Big Hair Wednesday here on The Buzzard presents Warrant out of the MGM Northfield Park along with Winger and Firehouse. I'm a Winger man myself. Kip, Reb Beach, Rod
Jeff?
Morgenstein, I don't know. What?
Jeff Winger? From
Jeff Winger?
Community?
No.
He's great.
Don't know who's currently in the band, but those are the guys. That's my classic Winger lineup.
What songs does Winger play?
She's only 17.
Oh, cool song.
Yeah, his favorite. Alan's
Hey,
favorite.
I don't. It doesn't age well, but it's a
hot kids,
great
and that's
song. It's a great song. And they had some other ones too, but 17 is their best known song. They had a couple of ballads, Headed for a Heartbreak, with a great 2-minute guitar and drum outro. Fantastic. Daddy says she's too young, but she's old enough for me.
Hey, enough with this, Alan.
Please.
Caca.
Let's, caca. Doo-doo, caca, poo-poo.
Caca-doo-doo.
Right. Here, hold on. Lest anyone forget. Yeah! 100.7 WMMS. Kip Winger here. You know, he's got the great teeth. From the Alice Cooper Band, striking out on his own now. A band called Yeah! That's a bad post, but it was love at first sight, Bill. She was 17. Now, I don't know how old he was when this was out.
My guess is older than 17.
You know, Kip Winger in real life, his wife died in a car accident. And she whispered sweet and brought me to the floor, right? He didn't know how young she was. She had to tell him. And then he was like, oh my God, how am I going to get around this?
He says, oh, that's good. That'll do.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
He didn't say, I can't have this conversation with you. You've got to leave immediately. You've got to get out of my car. He said, Daddy says she's too young. She's old enough for me, which begs the question, what is the minimum old enough for Kip Winger, by the way? So in 1987, which I think is when this album came out, Kip Winger would have been 26 years old. His birthday's a couple days before mine.
Yeah, that's not great.
26 and she's 17? I mean,
It's only 9 years.
he's a good-looking dude, man. Kip Winger is a good-looking
Then
guy.
date an
For
adult.
a bass player, he did. He had a wife. Like, he was a rich kid, though. But, yeah, his wife died in a car wreck. He got married again some years ago. But, the great Rod Morgenstein on the drums for Winger. This was a jazz fusion drummer who said he always wanted to play in a rock band. And so he joined Winger, which is why Winger has
He got
more...
so close.
But drums-wise, which is what I'm always interested in, Rod Morgenstein, there were always some very more complex patterns in Winger than you'd expect from other
everything
bands.
about the song I'm
Great
okay
song.
with. It's just the song itself. The lyrics are a little... Guitars are great.
Reb
Drums
Beach,
are fun.
the pride of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Great guitar player. I think Paul Taylor was their bassist at the time. Anywho, I'm going on and on and on about this jailbait song. But Winger's on that Warrant tour. So there you go. And then Firehouse is on it too, for people who remember Firehouse. I'll tell you what, Poundcake is getting to Vegas arguably too early. He's leaving in a little bit. I was reading a story about how Las Vegas hotels are very soon going to be offering in-room VR porn.
Damn it! I should have gone for my birthday like I wanted to.
Just go back for your birthday.
This is very bad news, by the way, for the casinos. This cannot make the casinos happy.
No one's going to be going down there.
They want people out of their room. Nobody in Vegas wants you in your room. Even the hotels don't want you in your room. Like, pay for the room, base of operations, but you're out doing other stuff.
I think it's amazing that they found a way to make hotel rooms even grosser.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you
Don't
want
run a
hotel
black
room?
light on the remote.
Also, do you want a VR that somebody else used?
A sanitized headset.
Let's be honest, though.
A sanitized headset.
This stuff is already happening in hotel rooms. They're just promoting it.
Well,
This
yeah,
isn't-
but
it's
not
just as
not
gross.
VR
not
porn.
VR porn.
No, but people are still doing all of that stuff in
Of
hotel
course.
rooms,
But
so
it's
it's not any grosser.
But
But
no,
at least
'cause-
I'm holding my phone when I'm looking at porn in
You don't
my
have to
hotel room.
use it. It's just an option.
But it
like the
it wasn't
microwave.
on somebody else's face.
It's just there if you need it.
And when you have the goggles on, you're not going to know where you're shooting because it's all right on your face.
Put a Ziploc baggie on the top.
Oh, that's comfy. I like that.
Just have it ready, not there the whole time.
A company
Aren't
called-
you a condom guy anyway?
I love condoms.
Then use a
yeah.
condom.
Oh, I will. I will fire it off and tie it off, baby.
A solo condom guy.
That's right. You got a nut and cut. Company called VR Bangers,
Yeah, with a Z?
amazingly not with a Z,
Come on.
says it's teamed up with a number of Vegas hotels to soon offer virtual reality porn as part of their room service package. They'll have little delivery robots that sanitize the goggles
Yeah, right.
that will come to, well, this is all theoretical, right? It will come to your room, deliver a VR porn box. By the way, how sneaky is this going to be? They're like, oh, it's discreet. If you know that's the porn robot.
Right. It's the only.
Jim's
They
got
don't
a
have
porn-
any other robots going down the hall.
There's no room
Yes, they
service
do.
robot.
Yes, they do.
They have a shampoo and soap robot.
They have a robot for anything. If there's
No,
not
they don't.
Yes, they do.
You've never been to Vegas.
I seen it on my friend's Instagram story. My friend's a pilot. He flies all over. I don't even think he was in Vegas. He was somewhere in a hotel, and the robot came out of the elevator, delivered his pizza. And
I
then
believe
went back
you. But
down.
what I'm saying is that most Vegas hotels, they don't have room service robots.
Maybe not.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
So if you know that the tiny porn robot, first off, who are we trying to kid, right? Who cares if somebody you don't know sees the porn robot going up to your door?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I don't either.
I just don't want to wear the same goggles that somebody else wore.
Sanitized, Bill.
Still, it's the same reason I wouldn't want to go to one of those places where they have
The adult
sex
store?
robots.
Oh,
Like-
the sex robot?
Yeah, because there's people that, like, remember, I think it was in Houston, they tried to open a sex doll
Cafe.
cafe.
Why
and
is this different than sleeping with someone that your friend has slept with?
Because you
It's
got to hope.
Because we
sanitized.
can high five.
It's sanitized, it's cleaned up, but it's the same
Says
stuff.
who? You got to hope that they're rinsing out the sex robots, by the way. That they're undoing the torso.
You guys are
and putting it
freaking
in the
out over
dishwasher.
a set of goggles.
Yeah, I'm not.
It
I'm not
just feels-
concerned.
No, I'm not freaking out. Bill's the
I'm
anti-goggles
Bill's
just-
freaking
guy.
out.
I wouldn't say freaking out. I'm just saying I'm not into it.
All I'm saying is
I better not.
I'm saying
The robot
You-
pulls up to your door. It's got an Oculus headset in it, and it's pre-loaded with all of the porn flicks that you want.
you have done way grosser stuff than use a sanitized headset.
Yeah, I better not ever see you at a glory.
Oh, that's a big load.
the whole point is that you won't.
Yeah, right. How would you know?
I think it's
Recognize it?
but it sounds dirt cheap to me too. They said it will cost $50 a day, and will include.
And that's another thing. I
Because
don't,
you
I
can
don't
do
wanna pay
this
for it.
for free.
Exactly.
That's why it's only
but
$50
I don't
a day.
have VR goggles
Go
you can
buy
get
some.
for $400.
Are you
No.
going to use it
You
8
got
times?
money.
I mean, I got money. You know why I got money, Bill? Because I'm not blowing it on VR goggles. At least not for me. I bought my kid
Ninth
those years
times
ago.
free.
Huh?
9th time's free. If it's $50 a day, 8 uses.
9
you
times
pay it
3,
off.
27.
Good job.
Let me give you $1,000. I don't know what that's divisible by, but we'll figure it out. It's a chance for you to go fuel yourself. Use this money however you see fit. I hope you win. Good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fuel yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword PAY at WMMS.com. That's pay. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Anytime you want to leave us a message, you can do it. A little voicemail. You can leave us messages on the iHeartRadio app, of course, but if you want to leave us voicemails, the After Hours line is always available to you. It's 216-986-8903.
Hey, gang. It's Curtis from Columbus here. Just calling a couple days behind listening to Bill talk about the Mountain Dew massacre in West Virginia, and it reminded me of a story of an idea of a friend of mine. Had a childhood friend that I worked with at a greenhouse, and his younger brother was working with this, and he would eat and sleep and play games and drink Mountain Dew, at least a 2 liter, if not 2 liters a day of Mountain Dew. We worked at a greenhouse garden center, and he was out loading all the plants into the greenhouses, and he would sweat his ass off all day. And he would drink water during the day, but as he would sweat throughout the day, he'd wear a white T-shirt, and I crap you not, the sweat coming off of him would turn his shirt green because of how much Mountain Dew he drank. It was ridiculous.
That's so
I
gross.
couldn't believe it. I watched the guy drink this Mountain Dew like it was the nectar of the gods while he played video games, but I couldn't believe that his sweat actually turned green when he would work. So I just thought that was a crazy story you might be interested in. Hate the show. Bye.
It's like those Gatorade commercials. Those old Gatorade commercials?
Where they would sweat the color of the
Yeah,
Gatorade?
I used to
that
think...
can't be why his... there's got to be a hormonal reason that your sweat was a different color. It can't be because of Mountain Dew, right? Wouldn't you poison yourself or go into diabetic shock before your sweat turned the color of Mountain Dew?
Think about it. When you have a hard night out drinking, the next day when you sweat, you smell like liquor. You smell like whatever you were drinking.
You smell like it.
So, but there's nothing to say that you're not permeating vodka. It's clear. How do you know?
No, but let's say you drank rum all night. It doesn't come out brown.
It might. You got
Has it ever?
dirty pit stains. I don't drink that much rum, so I don't know. I was a clear
But you're not
liquid
drinking...
guy.
No one's drinking 2 liters of rum, just plain rum. You die.
Well, I would think that if you were drinking that much Mountain Dew, you'd put yourself into some kind of diabetic shock. Or
Can you say
Not
he
if your
wasn't
body's
fat?
used
Yeah.
to it.
Huh?
Not if your body's used to it.
I guess.
Build up the tolerance. The dew tolerance.
It's dew o'clock. I mean, I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking.
Oh, dude, you're starting to do the old man thing where you have to kind of pull your head back to read.
Well, no, because for 10 years, after my LASIK, I went from being nearsighted to being farsighted.
Oh, good for you.
So now I got to do this.
Yeah.
So this is 20 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
It's the plastic bottle, obviously.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the can. I think a can is 12 ounces.
uh-huh.
Okay. So this is 20 ounces, 77 grams of sugar.
It's a lot of sugar.
Now, 2 liters. What was he saying? The guy was drinking multiple 2 liters a day?
I thought he just said a 2 liter a day, but I don't know.
A 2 liter a day.
It's a lot.
There's no way to know how many
doesn't matter.
ounces that is. But, I mean, I would love to know if that's a thing. I know we have a lot of physicians who listen to the show. Maybe you're an endocrinologist or something, or a hormonologist.
Hormonist.
A hormonist.
Harmonist.
Well, people always get
Second
down on
chair
me,
in the Cleveland Orchestra.
and they say I don't believe in things, and I'm not open-minded when it comes to people's stories. This one I'm believing.
I don't remember
Fully
asking
believe it.
you a goddamn
You
That-
thing.
think so? You believe it?
That man drank so much Mountain Dew, his sweat was green.
I mean,
Okay.
why not? Mountain Dew, Baja Blast just came out. They came with an energy drink. That's Baja Blast that I have to try.
God, I will
have
pass
to try
out.
it. I
finally
love
tried.
Baja
I was going
Blast.
to avoid the flamin' hot Mountain Dew. Well, Gwen bought me a bottle of it like a month ago, and she goes, hang on to this. We'll film it. You'll try it, whatever.
Is it going to be like your McRib video? That's all right.
Yeah. Well,
Worst reaction videos ever.
so we get, this was before I went home when my dad died. So I opened up the fridge like last week. I go, this goddamn thing is still sitting in there. I go, I'll just take a sip and drink it. And so she's filming. It's not going to go anywhere because I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, flaming hot. So it's supposed to be
Spicy.
like lime, but with cinnamon or something. I don't know, whatever. Well, it's very deceptive because you take a sip and you go, oh, it just tastes kind of like Hawaiian Punch. But then,
It hits
but
you
then
at
the
the back.
finish is I was coughing and I didn't
Does it have
drink.
like cayenne pepper in it or something?
I don't know what's in it, but I didn't drink the whole thing. I had a couple of sips, and it was deceptively sweet. But then that finish hits you, and I go, "Oh, I don't like this at all. I gotta lie down."
What'd you do with it?
Huh?
What did you do?
Throw
with
poured
it
it-
out.
poured it
You know
out.
who he
Yeah.
is. Come on.
Poured it out.
What did he put in his garden?
Yeah. Well, what else would I do? with it?
Grow peppers?
I don't know. I didn't know if you would bring it in or if you
To
would
drink half a bottle
Bring
for
it
who?
in? No, I poured it down the sink.
Okay.
I had what I wanted, and I didn't want any more, and so I poured it out.
That's a poor person thing, Cody, because my boyfriend does stuff like that all the time, and I have to physically stop myself from saying something.
What do you mean?
Like, we were raised to never waste anything. So even if you didn't like it, you had to finish it. So I still have that complex. Well, I have
Okay.
to eat all my food or finish all of a drink that I open.
I understand the not wasting, but I also don't understand the making someone finish something.
Well, because you're wasting money.
But then don't give them so much of it. Like
No,
if
you
they,
don't get a choice. This is what you have
You
to
don't
eat.
get a choice.
Or you have to eat it till it's gone. 'cause
No,
we
I
paid
understand, but
for
I mean,
it.
but they gave you too much?
No,
Or you just don't like
or either
it?
you don't like it, whatever the reason is that you don't want to finish it. My
Yeah.
boyfriend is a very eat until I'm full. He does not eat leftovers, so he throws it away.
Correct.
And it is sometimes very hard for me to watch because I'm like, you're wasting so much food. And he's like,
I understand.
grew up upper middle
I know.
class, all that stuff. He's like, I don't want it and I'm not going to eat it tomorrow. So what am I going to do with it? Wait
Well,
until next week and then throw it away?
I hate doing that. That's why I never. I'm so conflicted. Like if we go somewhere to eat, and they're like, "You want a box?" My wife always goes, "Yes, please." Right? Because we don't want to waste it. But I know I won't eat it when I
Yeah,
get home.
he's the same way.
But I'm like, the portion is too big to begin with. So I'm like, I don't want to waste all this food. But you gave me a giant plate of food.
Ask
And
them for the senior special.
Yeah.
is that smaller?
Usually.
It's just different food. It's like toast and a cantaloupe.
You get like an
but
egg and
not
a
as much
tomato
of it.
slice.
Also, that's exactly what you would want to eat.
No, I don't eat toast.
Can you untoast my toast?
I would like a piece of bread.
Could I get dry keto bread, please?
Yes,
And
just bread, not warm in any way.
no, that's why. Like when I was home and I was going to this bar all the time near my brother's house. That's like where we were hanging out, and we go there for like brunch on a morning or something, And they have these. I'm looking at their plastic laminated 2-sided menu, and my brother, and they all know my brother, so they're like, the girl's literally like, "You want the usual?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll take the usual." And it's this massive plate of food, right? And I go, "I would like 2 eggs and 2 pieces of bacon. That's what I want." And that's not on the menu.
Yeah.
I'm just going,
Charge me how you need to.
That's right.
That's
That's
what I want.
what I
Yeah.
would like. She's like, "What kind of hash browns?" I go, "You don't understand. I want 2 eggs and 2 pieces of bacon."
That is
please."
it.
Yes. "What kind of toast?" "I want 2 eggs and 2 pieces of bacon." They're trying to, I'm like, what do you
they're
got?
bringing it out as
You
a meal.
Are you?
They just don't eat it.
You have too much bread back there? Like, what are you trying to front sell me on the bread?
Yes. They do.
Too much bread.
It's a bread overage.
We bought too much bread this month. We're trying to unload it on unsuspecting
They
customers.
gotta move the product.
I understand. So to your point, it's like I know I won't eat it. And there have been times where I forced myself to nuke leftovers and eat them. I'm like,
Yeah.
why am I doing this? Like,
Or he will eat leftovers.
but I do hate wasting food because it's just so useless. It's so wasteful.
Right. He will eat leftovers once. So, like, in order to cook him, we made like a taco night the other night, and I had my ground turkey and my healthy brown rice and all this stuff. And then I made him like the Beyond Burger only comes in a pound. There's no other quantity I can get it in. So I like did a pound of ground Beyond Burger and fajita veggies and all this kind of stuff. And he ate like half of it, and he went to go throw it away. I was like, dude, that's like so much food to throw away. And he was
Taco
like,
night, I will eat all
well,
of
he's
the
like,
tacos.
I'll eat some of it tomorrow. And now there's still like half a container in there. I'm like, I know I'm not going to eat it, but like, I know no one's going to eat it. It just still makes me feel weird throwing away food,
Because what you do is you
Yeah, I
keep
wasn't-
telling yourself you're going to eat it, and then it takes up space, and then until it goes bad, and then you
then
go,
you throw
well,
it
I
away
can't
anyway,
eat this.
right.
Yeah.
But then you at least have a reason to throw it away. Because I'm also a don't throw it away until we absolutely have to person.
Yeah.
I am also a guy who fully rejects expiration dates. My wife will go, "When is this?" She'll take something out and she'll go, No. This is like, the expiration date is like last week. And I go, "That's totally fine. Don't
The
worry
only
about
thing
it."
I ignore-
go, "That's the sell-by date, not the expiration
And that's
date.
but it
We don't know
depends
when
on
it
the product.
expires."
Condiments I'll keep forever.
Condiments,
I
I
will
don't care.
use condiments for like a year after they're not supposed
But
to use.
if we're talking yogurts,
No, that's like a day or two.
I had
yogurts and milk.
I had a yogurt this morning, and I rarely eat breakfast. I had a yogurt this morning. The date on it was April.
No.
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna
it started
be so
as milk.
Sick.
I had to put in my own flax and cherries, but it was delicious. And I knew I was taking a chance.
Dude, that's like 2-3 months.
It was great. It was delicious. Now, I have been, full disclosure, crapping myself blind all day.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was,
You
Active
think?
cultures over
Are you
here.
wondering why?
all my active cultures are coming out. And speaking of which, I've got to take another break. If you want to text for something, 35192, and you can listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.